Here's more wrestling news for May 19th, 2021. And your headlines for this afternoon include: The Miz says he is done losing to celebrities in WWE. WWE has confusing plans for Angel Garza. Did Randy Savage really lock Miss Elizabeth in the closet? Shinsuke Nakamura says Brock Lesnar was unprofessional. UFC fighter catches thief breaking into his truck and knocks him out. Exact date of WWE bringing back live fans is revealed. Casino Battle Royale participants revealed for AEW Double or Nothing. Bray Wyatt throws shade at WWE WrestleMania Backlash Zombies. Eric Bischoff never wants to work for WWE again, and more. We're kicking off this video with The Miz, who hasn't had the best pay-per-view performances in recent weeks. Losing to Damian Priest in the Zombie Lumberjack match last Sunday, Miz also lost to Priest and Bad Bunny at WrestleMania, and the A-lister is officially done losing to celebrities. Speaking to Hollywood Life, the former WWE champion discussed future celebrity involvement in WWE, saying, "If you bring in a celebrity, I'm just going to show them the right way to come into WWE, and honestly, I don't want to match them. Maybe I'll just manage them, maybe I'll partner with them, maybe I'll tag with them, because I'm sick of going up against them." Miz also praised Bad Bunny, calling him a huge megastar, and added that he can only imagine the effort he'd put into a singles match, but don't expect the rap sensation to be locking horns with the A-lister if The Miz can help it. In WWE's Thunderdome, the company often tells fans who to boo and cheer for, and though those reactions aren't usually heard as WWE pipe in audio instead, the visible reactions by the WWE Universe are seen on the show. This has all led to a confusing situation for Angel Garza, as Brian Alvarez has revealed that despite Garza's heel tactics, fans are told to cheer the Lothario, who recently shoved a rose into Drew Gulak's mouth. This reaction from the crowd is even more confusing given that Byron Saxton, the face commentator, is disgusted by this, while the heel Corey Graves thinks it's awesome and added that nobody knows what's going on with Angel Garza. In the past, it's been reported that Vince McMahon at one point considered Garza the next Eddie Guerrero, and given that fans cheered Eddie's underhanded tactics back in the day, perhaps this is WWE's way of reigniting that same Latino heat, this time with Garza. Earlier this month, WWE and A&E released a documentary about the complicated life of Randy Savage, but not all parts of the documentary were true. This week, Savage's brother Lanny Poffo wrote an article for Pro Wrestling Stories and refuted the claim made by Jerry Lawler in the documentary that Savage would lock Miss Elizabeth in a closet in the locker room when he wasn't around. Addressing Lawler's several failed marriages, Poffo denied the claim against his brother, adding, "Here's the thing. The secret to a happy marriage is still a secret to me. I'm a one-time loser. I was once married, now divorced." The secret to a happy marriage is also a secret to someone like Jerry Lawler, who has been divorced 3 times, so I don't know why he feels the authority to give marital advice. There's no shortage of wrestling urban legends, often spread by wrestlers overhearing things, but contrary to popular belief, Savage never locked Miss Elizabeth in a closet. Sadly, Savage died in 2011 and was taken far too soon, and although we'd love to hear Savage's own words rather than stories being told about him, the take of him locking Miss Elizabeth in a closet is a complete fabrication. Now, before he made it to WWE, Shinsuke Nakamura was a star in his native Japan and had plenty to say about his pre-WWE tenure while speaking on the Oral Sessions podcast. Speaking to Renee Paquette this week, the former NXT champion discussed a match he had in New Japan against Brock Lesnar before the Beast returned in 2012, and when asked about a rematch, he said, "If I have the opportunity, of course." It was whilst in Japan that Brock won the IWGP Heavyweight title, pinning Masahiro Chono in 2005, a title Lesnar never dropped due to visa issues. Instead, the title was stripped from him, and he held on to the physical belt until June 2007, where he lost it to Kurt Angle in Antonio Inoki's IGF promotion. During this time, New Japan had crowned a new champion, and in the interview, Nakamura said that Lesnar's actions were seen as unprofessional by everyone in New Japan. Lesnar hasn't been seen since his WrestleMania 36 loss and contract expired, but if he ever does return, the King of Strong Style is waiting for him. From the ring to the octagon, as UFC fighter Derek Lewis holds the all-time record for heavyweight division knockouts, and now he can add another to his list. On Tuesday, a would-be criminal tried to steal Lewis's truck, and the UFC fighter was quick to react, making sure that the criminal failed to steal the vehicle with a vicious beating. On Instagram, Lewis posted a video of Houston police arresting the man, whose head was also wrapped in bandages, which he needed after the beating from Lewis. The video also showed the UFC fighter's truck was also damaged in the attempted carjacking, and all this goes to show that crime doesn't pay, but countless hours in the gym certainly does. Earlier this year, Andrade was granted his release from WWE, and with no 90-day non-compete clause, wasted no time in appearing for AAA. Debuting at the Rey de Reyes event, Andrade challenged AAA Mega Champion Kenny Omega to a title match, which has now been made official. The two will face off at WrestleMania on August 14th in what will be Andrade's biggest show since leaving WWE in March. Back to WWE, and the company hasn't had live fans for over a year, but that'll soon change thanks to the latest reports. Last week, the Mat Men Wrestling podcast reported that WWE will have fans in attendance for the July 16th SmackDown, July 18th pay-per-view rumored to be Money in the Bank, and the July 19th Raw. During Wrestling Observer Live, Brian Alvarez confirmed these reports that fans will return in mid-July, and with new stages being reported for both Raw and SmackDown, the WWE is fixated on getting things back to normal after a truly unprecedented year. One person some fans are expecting to see in WWE soon is Tessa Blanchard, especially after reports that she's never even talked to AEW, but she's not a stranger to everyone in AEW's roster. Recently, Dustin Rhodes uploaded a photo of himself training with some familiar faces, including Blanchard, as well as her husband, Daga. Blanchard thanked Rhodes for taking the day to train with them, as it sounds like they had a great time with the AEW coach/wrestler. This doesn't mean that Blanchard is coming to AEW, as there's certainly a lot of baggage that needs to be unpacked first, but the former Impact World Champion is certainly making the right friends at this time. Now, WWE's recent Zombie Lumberjack match didn't go down well with fans, as well as AEW's Chris Jericho, and it seems even WWE superstars found the idea too ridiculous for their show. One person who knows all about the supernatural is Bray Wyatt, who watched the Zombie Lumberjack match and, in response, tweeted his fans asking if they miss him yet. Compared to zombies, Wyatt's Firefly Funhouse segments don't seem so ludicrous anymore. And after losing to Randy Orton at WrestleMania 37, time will tell just when Wyatt will return to the ring. AEW news next is at Double or Nothing, a casino battle royale will take place, and we now know who will be competing for a shot at the AEW World Championship. On AEW Dark, Powerhouse Hobbs, 10, Evil Uno, Colt Cabana, Matt Hardy, Private Party, and Jungle Boy were all announced, and they'll be joining Christian Cage and Matt Sydal, who were already confirmed for the match. Dark saw promos from both Hardy and Jungle Boy, both of which have said that they'll win the match, and time will tell who gets a shot at the AEW World title after Double or Nothing. And we're ending today with Eric Bischoff, who recently became a WWE Hall of Famer, but don't expect to see him around WWE anytime soon. After serving as the Raw General Manager from 2002 to 2005, Bischoff returned as the Backstage Executive Director of SmackDown in 2019, but was fired after just over 4 months, and revealed he never plans to work for WWE again while speaking this week on his podcast. My ass will never find itself within kind of a permanent residence or even an extended stay Marriott reservation in Stamford, Connecticut, so that ain't happening. After his 2019 firing, Bischoff has done a few appearances for AEW and usually keeps himself busy with other ventures like his podcast, and considering how he was treated during his last stint in WWE, it's understandable why he doesn't want to go back. Well guys, that's our news for today. Please share your comments below. Also hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to receive all notifications. And as always, thanks for watching.